Hello everyone, and welcome to my Days of Lies official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Vivian is feeling wonderful. She now controls both the estate and the business. Now that Chad has resigned, all she needs is a new COO. Could Philip, Jean-Paul Lavoisier, be involved in this point? She invites him to the office for a brief conversation, but will he be duped by her tricks? Maggie and Justin discover a huge surprise at the same time. Is this what they need to do to remove Vivian from their lives and the family's wealth? Hopefully Vivian won't have as much control over the Kyriakis family for long. Theresa confronts Alex, Robert Scott Wilson, about something in the meanwhile. Is this happening before or after they make love and get into bed? Does she play her usual pranks on him? And if not, what exactly is she planning? Theresa has other concerns besides Alex to attend to. She has a problem with Brady as well, particularly his parenting. She simply doesn't have faith that her ex is capable of becoming a good father. He last saw their son how long ago? Is there something she wants Brady's opinion on about Tate? On the romantic front, two devoted couples are planning to get married. Will it turn into a competition to see who can reach the altar first? Salem weddings seldom go off without a hitch, so there may be some hot drama in store. In case you missed it, Soap Hub's in-house reviewer gives his, sometimes scathing, and sincere assessment of the previous week's Days of Our Lives. If you missed their most recent review, click here to catch up, and then leave a comment with your thoughts. The Thursday, September 21 Days of Our Lives spoilers and updates tempt feuding widows and inquiring minds. The conflict between Maggie Kyriakis and Vivian Alamain is still going on, and Kayla Johnson, Mary Beth Evans, who is curious, wants to know more about Stephanie Johnson's, Abigail Klein's, relationship. When it comes to who will inherit Titan and the rest of Victor Kyriakis, John Aniston, estate, Vivian and Maggie are still at odds. The discussion is over when Vivian dismisses Maggie. Brady Black and Alex Kyriakis, Robert Scott Wilson, who were looking for a letter in Greece, eventually found an empty box. Victor must have taken them. Shane Donovan, Charles Shaughnessy, had the letter in question in the metal briefcase that he was trying to give Brady and Alex. Theresa Donovan, Shane's daughter, had broken into the briefcase and found the entire contents of the box inside. Jen Lilly. When Brady and Alex return to their hotel room in Greece and see Theresa there with the briefcase, they become suspicious. Brady informs Theresa that they are aware of her activities when they encounter her, since it was the sole unbroken object recovered from the plane disaster that Victor perished in. The key question is whether Theresa had enough time to find the letters, or if she needed to replace any of the documents in the bag. The majority were letters that she had given to Victor unopened that were addressed to Caroline Brady, Peggy McKay. Brady, who is all too familiar with Theresa, understandably believes that she has perpetrated a fraud. Inquisitive mothers like Kayla want to know what is happening in their children's relationships, and she probably wants to know whether there are any future plans for marriage. Kayla presses Stephanie for further information regarding her relationship with Chad DeMora, Billy Flynn, the widower of her cousin Abigail DeMora. While everything is happening, Chad is at work and is surprised to find out who his new boss is. It's possible that he discovers Vivian sitting in Maggie's chair, but Vivian wouldn't have the foggiest notion how to operate Titan. When John Black acquired Alamain Enterprises, Vivian's attempt to take over the company, which she had long considered her own, was thwarted. When she was still married to Victor, Vivian did work for Titan Enterprises for a very little period of time, but even then she was sacked, and their marriage ended in acrimonious divorce. Days of Our Lives spoilers suggest that Salem may undergo some significant changes. When Theresa Donovan returned to the city to attend Victor Kyriakis' memorial, actress Jen Lilly joined the show. While the majority of viewers were aware that the assignment was brief, it was unclear how long Jen would be staying. Jen's final air date on Days is on Friday, September 22nd, according to spoilers. Recently, Lily said on Instagram that this was her last week of investigating Theresa's antics. She continues by saying that the 10 years she spent intermittently portraying the part have taught her a lot about grace and sensitivity. In the IG post, Lily confesses that she has loved every second of portraying Donovan's aggressiveness and funny sass combined with brokenness. She declares in a letter to the DOL cast and crew that they are her family and that she will love them forever. She was depicted in pictures both by herself and in settings with Brady Black and Alex Kyriakis, Robert Scott Wilson. As she is all too aware of how difficult it is to take over an established role, Lily urges Days fans to be kind to her recast replacement in her IG post. Donovan appears to be right in the thick of this recent turmoil in Greece as she tries to make Brady envious by wooing and befriending Alex, even though DOOL has been incredibly quiet regarding the Theresa character and her upcoming storyline. However, the show has not yet confirmed the rumor that actress Emily O'Brien, who now plays Gwen Rischek, will take over the Theresa Donovan character. As she tries to expose her husband, Dimitri von Luschner, Peter Port, and closest friend Leo Stark for the betrayal of having an affair behind her back and tricking her into marriage for cash, Gwen is enmeshed in quite the drama herself. It's difficult to predict how this transition will go. Will Jen Lily's Theresa Donovan role be missed? Post your comments below. Visit this page frequently for the most recent Days of Our Lives updates, spoilers, and news. To find out what happens next in the popular Peacock serial opera, watch it every day. According to Days spoilers, Gwen had now realized her mistake and had teamed up with Kristen to exact revenge on the dishonest, liar, and sleazy serpent known as Dimitri. Gwen used to be fairly shrewd until she suddenly fell for the obvious con artist, and fairly callous. She is skilled with a knife, and make it hurt a lot. Gwen, Emily O'Brien, would find it simple to murder Dimitri, Peter Port, but that would exonerate him. Gwen does not want her husband to rest in peace. He has to endure pain. Additionally, and perhaps more crucially, he must inherit all the money he is due as a result of his phony union with Gwen. In order for Gwen to inherit it all, and tell Kristen, her criminal partner, what she learned. Gwen revealing Dimitri's deception and then divorcing him would be the only way to avoid both death and humiliation. It would entitle her to receive half of his money. If she can show he is the one who deceived her, perhaps even more, she genuinely intended to marry him. The victim is she. She is suffering. Money can make millions of dollars worth of pain disappear. Gwen, though, is probably aware that revealing Dimitri will require giving up the money. Ironically, the Gwen we know would have loved to pull off a con that ended with her rolling in riches if Dimitri had been honest with her right away. However, because she was denied that chance, she might as well ensure that Dimitri is humiliated to the point of wearing only his birthday suit to help her feel better. The only issue is that not many people in Salem give a damn about Gwen, much less Leo, Greg Raycott, or even about Dimitri. Who then would be present to see them fall, less than give a damn. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.